you take care of your skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you keep walking around all stern and shit, looking like this. You fucking up your forehead. I'm just keeping it about. Listen, and then you might need Botox before you're ready. You're doing all this shit, walking around just angry. Like, your fucking 11s is shine,
I have another one. Bitterness isn't cute.
It isn't cute.
It's not. It ages you very much so.
There's a lot of old bitter bitches.
Yep.
I don't think it's healthy.
It's not healthy. Bitterness makes you, and you wear it. You're not just being bitter. You actually wear that.
When they walk, they just their faces like
Exactly. I said you wear it.
Walking they victim
And they
looking all fucked up. Like you just angry at your life.
Let's jump into our topics.
All right, so we're talking about things that will make you age faster.
Yes. Well, clearly, stressing about your kids. Being a helicopter parent.
Actually, it really can. I just find that, this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but I find that women, because it's mostly the helicopter parents are the mothers. I feel like when, in my experience, let me just say this. So let me, because I don't like to generalize. In my experience, from what I've seen, the helicopter parents have mostly been mothers. Mm-hmm. To me, I always say, if you got so much time dedicated to hovering over your child, what you're doing, you do not have a life.
Yeah.
You don't have a life. All you got to do, you got to trust that the foundation that you gave them is enough for them to make their own decisions. Because to me, when you hover, you are handicapped and they won't be able to do shit for themselves.
Yes, absolutely.
And you want them to be functioning. So you got to, so I just don't believe, personally, I ain't got time to that.
I've been told I don't hover enough.
I mean, it's a balance. Yeah. It definitely is a balance, but I'm just like.
And it's also certain ages. Like at certain ages, they got to become independent to do things. They make certain decisions on their own. If you're constantly telling them what to do, how to do it, and when to do it, they're not going to be able to make decisions on their own in life. But I always come to you and ask you, Mom, what do you think? Should I do this? How do I do this? How do I do that? It's like, and then what kind of life do you have if you're always helping them? They should be fully functional on their own at a certain age for certain things.
I was guilty in the beginning of doing that. And then as I saw she was incorporating things that I instilled in her, I stepped back. And anytime I gave advice, she had a problem with it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to step back. I'm not going to, don't do what you've been doing around me. Because then I'm going to have to correct you.
Yeah.
And don't let me hear you, I guess, talk a certain way to the kids, especially in front of me. So she doesn't have the look, unfortunately, that I used to have with them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, she has to learn how to develop her relationship with her children.
Yeah.
And also, I just believe in. I've always done this with my kids, like talking to them. Like when they were younger and something went awry, you talk. Okay, so why did you do that? Use your words. Let's talk it out. Why did you make the decision? Don't you think if you would have done this, it would have been better? And in a calm manner, less yelling, less. And now some people back in the day, they say, you're doing too much talking with them kids. You're doing too much talking. It's your way. And see, because of my personality, and I only got those conversations onesie, twosies, because I would shut it down, like, raise your own fucking kids.
Yeah.
Not my, you, did you raise your kids? How did that work out for you? Yeah. I would say something smart. And then, but don't tell me how it's like, I'm trying to raise responsible adults. So I'm going to talk to them and ask them why. And then that was good between 2 years old up until 9. And then after that, they started really, because of the way it was. They had their own thought process. And then they would challenge me a little between 9 and 13. The challenge would start. And I'm like, okay. And I don't mean challenge like being disrespectful, but being like, well, why? Right. And this, and I would answer those questions because
there is no why in your world.
No, I wouldn't answer. Yeah. So because I hated when I asked why as a kid, and just because I said so, and that's not enough for me. So I'm going to explain, here's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay. And then we see how that will play out. But I just believe in talking to them because a lot of times we try to lay down the law and they don't know what the reasoning why is. And if you give them a reason why and they can wrap their heads around it, maybe they'll make better decisions. That's just my take.
Even at work, I'm at work and we develop how it is. Like, oh, fuck this. We develop stuff, and I'm gonna create stuff for our internal customers.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, why? Like, if you don't tell them the why,
Yeah.
they're not gonna believe in it, right? So it's the same concept with kids. It's like you have to give them the why behind it so they can understand it, and they're not. Because I think when you don't give them an explanation, it's not even an explanation. If you don't tell them the why, sometimes they can become rebellious because they don't believe in what you're saying to them. They don't understand.
Sometimes that would happen.
I think that's just one of the downfalls of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just
Stressing over your kids could definitely age you.
yeah.
I would say, I was going to lean on the first thing I was saying, more movement, like exercising. If you don't move and you don't exercise, like you will have, it will end up, bitch, I need my fan. Keep talking. Y'all keep talking. Whatever y'all want to do.
I think I will say a couple of things. I will say emotional labor, like chasing the wrong people will age your soul. Like, why are you chasing people or giving in to people who are not giving anything back? There's like, no. We don't need to do that. So, or over worrying or overthinking or taking on too much of anyone else's problems and or issues. Yeah. Like, you got enough of your own. I don't need yours too. So I think that also adds to it. Mm-hmm. What would you say? Exercise. Let's add that some hydration. Drink your water. Mind your business.
If you got, baby, menopause, baby. If you got time to be in everybody else's business, you don't have a life.
Yeah.
And I'm a big believer, when you have a life,
You're too busy.
you're too busy, and that means you're full of life. You're full of vigor. You're not getting aged. You're sitting home living a sedentary lifetime, sitting on fucking, not doing nothing, not taking your ass to do. Not saying you got to be a gym rat, but even walking.
Or anything, because sometimes rest days are important too.
Well, yeah, that's helpful,
right?
Yeah, you need your rest days.
Exactly.
But I just feel like movement, it boosts your metabolism. It definitely,
Good food, good food,
all of it.
It's out.
Stretching, movement. So I think the other thing too is how you take care of your skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you keep walking around all stern and shit, looking like this. You fucking up your forehead. I'm just giving it a butt. Listen, and then you might need Botox before you're ready. You're doing all this shit, walking around just angry, like your fucking 11s is shine. No, don't. Take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
Drink your water.
Mind your business. And your wine if you want to.
Every now and then. I've gotten better.
In moderation. Everything's in moderation, as you all know.
Now I was about to say one thing, sun exposure.
Sunscreen.
That's all.
Sunblock.
That's all about taking care of your skin.
So many of us.
Black people believe we don't need sunscreen or sunblock.
I'm putting my sunblock on every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Before and lady.
Days on your hands. On that days. What you call decolletage, what do you call that shit?
Pear.
Your fucking clavicles.
Because I love the girls. So I have to.
You gotta look. You gotta do it. You gotta listen, because the next thing you know, you're gonna have all these fucking wrinkles on your goddamn forehead and on your face, and you would. See, I was being honest.
Your delivery.
That's okay.
Cause you want to have like
if it'll help people out there. Good. This is assuring.
I don't play about my skincare. I say I am an advocate of. Listen, I know there's some washing, toning, exfoliation.
Exfoliation, I'm big on that.
Exfoliation gets rid of those dead skin cells. I'm a big advocate. You do your massages, your gua sha, your shit, and listen.
What's the other thing to get
your lymphatic drainage out? You do your shit down. Listen, y'all. Listen, the young girls, start the shit now.
Yeah.
Don't wait. Don't wait.
Just
do it now.
Do it. Do your little thing. If you can't afford a gua sha, even though it's not that expensive on Amazon, but if you can't, use your fucking fingers.
They got all kinds. You can look it up on YouTube.
They got all types of things you could do.
Absolutely.
And it all helps. Yeah. Lymphatic drainage. I personally feel that certain foods get us inflamed, which is why we get so much inflammation in our bodies. But neither here or there. Yeah. I'm saying, look, I'm drinking wine, and I know it's wine, and it definitely inflames me. So every time we have a tape, and I have to be like, the next day, the evening I leave you, when I go home, I'm like,
yes, for the next time, I'm gonna have to start making my infused water, and they'll never know.
Well, bitch, I know
You just told it. Now you just told them. You just told nigga. You just told them.
But even it's more healthy. Like, I like infused water. Me too. So, I mean, listen, I have it written down here. Your skin is snitching on your habits, because I could tell when someone's not really doing right by their skin.
Yeah.
It shows up.
Okay.
If you're eating the wrong things, you can have like cystic acne. Mm-hmm. And I'm only saying this because I've had it. Right. I haven't had cystic acne in over 20 years, but you're eating all the wrong things. By the lines, I could tell when people got Botox and not. You know, you doing like this.
Shit ain't moving.
And your shit is stone face, baby. And listen, I'm okay with Botox. I'm all right with. I'm okay with anything that's gonna help you feel.
And
good.
there's so many other things out now that they're developing other things that really look far more natural than some of the things that people was doing back.
Collagen.
So
collagen, zinc. Yeah,
your B1s, 12s, and vitamin
your
D,
your K2, all of that.
But even if you consume collagen, even internally, because I'm a big believer in getting my topically too, but I'm also a big believer in I get regular facials on a regular basis. So like, you know, the microneedling, where it helps you turn over the dead cells, so you can increase your collagen.
See, that I haven't tried.
So
I wouldn't know.
I like, you know, I'm all.
And that's a part of self-care. That's treating yourself good. So
yeah,
and because that's the other thing. If you're not treating yourself good as a whole,
yeah,
you're gonna all downhill. So I'm gonna ask you, ladies, what's one habit you had to cut because it was aging your spirits? Because I think when your spirits age too, the shows on the outside too.
Can you define Asian spirit?
Stress.
That makes you stressful?
Yeah.
Read the question one more time.
What's one habit you had to cut because it was aging your spirit?
Making me stressful.
And making you stressful.
Not giving a fuck.
No.
That's
a habit. It's a habit.
So the habit you stopped doing. What did you stop doing? You cut it out. Because you stopped
giving a fuck.
Okay.
As in, I used to let things really bother me. Now
that stressed you.
Yes. Now I'm letting it roll off my shoulder even more. I'm not reacting as fast as I used to. I am thinking about my thoughts before saying it. And if somebody is bothered by that, oh well.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the stress when you care too much about things and people don't care enough about you.
Yep.
It can add to your stress.
I think because a lot of times I've been a person that many would lean on for advice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think I had a problem where I would hear certain stories and then I'd hold on to whatever stressors that person brought to me. Mm-hmm. And I'm carrying it with me as if it's my own. Mm-hmm. And that was stressing me out. Yeah. And historically, I've never had a problem. You could come to me, I'd say, okay, this is what I think you should do. And I'm done with it. Yeah. But at least within the last couple of years, now I'm good. Yeah. But I would say 2 years ago, I would hold on to it like, oh my gosh, I wonder if they're okay. I wonder if this, and it's just too much. Yeah.
But you know what? I think that
I can't do it.
Is part of the
menopause? No, it is. No, it is
because it makes you more emotional.
That's something I wasn't ever. So it was, and so now I no longer do that. In fact, so much that because I'm still trying to make sure my energy and I'm vibrating on the right frequency. Mm-hmm. Oftentimes, I don't put myself in situations where I have to hear, especially if it's like a story that I know is going to be so dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I oftentimes don't even allow myself. I don't offer, not that I was offering myself before, but I just make sure I'm inaccessible. So you got to figure it out on your own. And it hurts me to do that because that's not who I am, but it is who I am right now to protect me. And at the end of the day, I come first. So for me, I got to protect who I am. So yeah, I don't put myself in situations. Just leave me the fuck alone.
See, I struggle with that now because I was always the one that held everything to the chest and wouldn't talk to nobody. I would hold on. Mm-hmm. And then now I'm at a point where I'm starting to go through the menopausal habits and stuff. And I know I can't hold on to it because it stresses me out. I need to be able to release it in some type of way. So I've been trying to find other ways instead of calling someone.
Yeah.
When I know it would be nice to do that, to hear myself talk and hear me talk it out. I don't expect the person to give me advice or anything, but then by me doing that, I'm putting negative energy out into the universe, and I want to do.
So I think the best way is to find a therapist.
Somebody about it.
Yeah, find a therapist. It's easier because if you, not to cut you off, but just find a therapist. In your case, I would recommend finding a therapist because someone you don't know, they can't judge you.
And that's their job.
And that's their job.
Yeah.
So, and also, because sometimes if you bring stuff to a friend or a close confidant, even if they give you advice, you'll be more prone to be defensive on whatever they are telling you. So if you go to a therapist, you may be defensive a little bit, but at least you're more apt to listen to what they're saying. They don't know you. They can't judge you. It's like they can actually be impartial on whatever you're saying. They don't have your history.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I think in that case,
And I think even
lay it out there.
That's even. I agree with you. A therapist is the best way to go because one, it's their job. Two, y'all don't have that certain relationship that you have with a friend.
Yeah.
But also, like, if you want to go to a friend, they make the mistake of not asking the friend first.
Or
Do you have the capacity for me to dump on you today about something? I just want to dump. I don't even want you to say anything to me. I don't want no advice from you. I just need to dump. And people don't know how to say that either. Like, at the end of a conversation, when you just want to vent, and you don't want feedback and you don't want anything, you just want to get it out. People don't know how to say, I just need to get something out.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for you to, I just need you to just listen. Even if you're not actively listening, I just need you to just hear me out so I can just get this out. People don't know how to have that conversation or set that precedence in the beginning, because I think some people can call their friends, the ones who are willing
to listen.
Or even the ones that's calling to dump, willing to hear the feedback if it's also awkward.
Yeah.
Because some people they don't know how to receive the feedback that they're seeking sometimes. That's the other thing. So I think it's a combination of both, but the safest and the best way, I agree with Kira, is a therapist because that's their job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to be, objective, right?
Yeah, they should be objective, right? If you find a good one, now good luck at finding them. Like,
But they're struggling.
keep looking.
And you keep still looking. Keep trying until you find your one. I personally, I tried both, and I happen to like the life coach better than I did the therapist. I happened to try them at the same time, and it gave me a different perspective of how they work.
Yeah.
And I like the life coach better.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah. I'm still.
I think at the end of the day, you're still purging, you're still getting out, and you're still sharing. It's method in which how they help you deal with it.
Yes. Okay. One other thing I would say about the skin, what I didn't mention when I'm looking at my notes, is sleeping in makeup. That's a no.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there have been times when Bitch and I come back, we real late, and whatever. But most times,
make it a habit.
No, that's far and few in between. That may happen like once or twice a year.
Yeah.
That's why I like my makeup wipes. I mean, it's not the same.
That's the same.
Cleans in your face, but you're still not going to sleep in a full face of makeup. So I do travel. I'm a little kit where I carry like little things, like little deodorant wipes.
But I was made a habit. Me trying to take off my makeup, I made that a habit. So that goes back like over 20 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You have to
Never fall asleep with it on.
Funny story time, really quickly. Story. It was one time, this back when any of y'all in New York, y'all gonna know what this club is. It was called Mars 2112.
I heard, never been to it.
Ooh, we used to with the Martians dancing in the bubble and shit. They were dancing. Anyway, it was lit, right? So we used to go, and one time we came back. This is when we still lived in New York, and we came back, and I was, I had a lot to drink. Yeah, I was lit. So naturally, take off your makeup. It's dark. I was in the bathroom, and I had my makeup cleanser. It was like a pump thing, but it was like a pump thing similar to a soap cleanser. I didn't know, child. I'm pumping through like this. It was the hand wash soap. When I tell you my face was on fire, and I was like, what's burning? And I had to get it off. And of course, I woke up the next day. I had bumps because my skin is very sensitive.
Yeah.
So needless to say, don't wash your face in the dark.
Or make sure that your face and your hair
is not together. And don't do it when you come home, Liddy, get the wipes. You lit, because I was Liddy. I was in my 20s. It happens. But I remember. Clearly, it turned. I remember it now. If that was something else, my face was bumpy. Funny enough, I just say stress.
And sleep. You need your sleep.
That's another big one, which is very hard right now as you age.
So I had that as a myth, so I changed my thing from unpopular opinions to myths and or unpopular opinions.
Okay.
And a myth or unpopular opinion is that as you get older, that you don't need as much sleep. You actually do.
Yeah,
you do
need more.
You need just
It's
more.
definitely.
Yeah. And people say, "Oh, Bram's getting older. She don't need a lot of sleep." Yes, you do. Pox on you. Yes, you do.
If lack of sleep messes with your mental capacity to do things.
His focus.
It also messes with your metabolism. It increases. It's part of weight gain.
Yep.
Because your body's not really it's not resting. Right. So you need the sleep.
It's not in full fasting mode.
No.
So
That interrupted sleep.
That's
oh Lord.
Yeah, one thing being in bed for 8 hours with your eyes closed, but it has to be a good sleep.
Good solid sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when you waking up, you don't remember dreaming.
I think it's a terminology for that. I mean, you sleep.
Not REM sleep. I can't remember which one that is. Is it REM sleep? REM sleep? Yeah. Sleep is definitely, and that's something, especially for menopausal mommies. I feel like that is something that, or peri, the sleep issue, it definitely rears its head. Richard laughs at me. I have magnesium because magnesium does.
I do
you sleep. So I have the pills, but I also have the spray. Okay, tell me,
trying to put it in my drink.
I had the spray, and he will crack her. He's like, "Here you go, spraying your feet again." It sounds weird, but that's how we joke. But
it works. Listen,
I had a spray.
I get a good sleep.
I had to.
That and on your chest. So you take
I never did. I never sprayed in my chest. So
I felt on your skin as well.
Okay.
Then you spray the bottom of your feet.
I'm gonna get the spray. I don't have the spray, but I do have the powder that I put it in my water before.
Okay, so you do it instead of a pill form. Okay.
The powder. I tried the liquid drop. That just was nasty. I was like, I ain't doing this no more. Is it like a tincture?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Couldn't
I was actually taking magnesium pills, and I'm noticing the spray is actually more effective because it's supposed
it absorbs quicker. Yeah.
Yes.
I think it definitely works quicker than the pills to me. The pills, I can literally feel. Okay, I'm getting calm.
Yeah.
I can feel that, but it's not necessarily making me sleepy. I'm just in a calm state.
But you'll rest better because you are calm.
Yes. Right. But I feel like I'm not going to sleep faster. I'm still staying up.
Yeah.
That's with just the pills without the spray.
Okay.
Yes, but the spray.
Let me try the spray.
Give me some speed. I'm telling you, he be like, "This you go spraying off. This you'll be knocked out in 30 minutes."
We gotta get out.
What you gotta do? He knows.
I have another one. Bitterness isn't cute.
It isn't cute.
It's not. It ages you very much. So.
There's a lot of old bitter bitches.
Yep.
I don't think it's healthy.
It's not healthy. Bitterness makes you, and you wear it. You're not just being bitter. You actually wear that.
Listen,
She said some bitter bitches.
No, because there are women.
You can see it. Their whole demeanor.
Even when they walk, they just their faces like
exactly. I said you wear it.
Walking their victim,
and they
looking all fucked up, like you just angry at your life. You made your choices. You made. Ain't nobody look, and they be like, "Look at her. Let's see go that reason."
This is one of the reasons why there was two things that was bothering me. Even though I didn't let it show, but in the back of my mind, it's always if somebody talked about their story or their experience, it brought me back to that place, which was one about my brother.
Yes.
And the child support.
Okay. But you can't be bitter.
No, I wasn't bitter, but it was bothering me, like stressing me. So by me forgiving the child support, it took a weight off my shoulders. Like,
forgiveness.
Yeah.
Period. It helps. Definitely. Because it is a weight that you carry around when you walk around in unforgiveness because people think apologies are more for the person that you're apologizing.
No, it's more for you.
It's more for the person that's doing the apologizing. I mean, the person that receives it definitely benefits from it sometimes if it's genuine and they really believe it and if they really accept it. But the person who's apologizing also, if they really mean it, are the ones who benefit from it. To me, mostly, because it takes away. Now, you're not walking around constantly thinking about this thing that you did or you said to somebody or how you made somebody feel. Because now it's like, I apologize and I really meant my apology and I can help pass it.
I got apologies from both individuals.
Okay.
That and it was genuine.
Okay.
So that's what made me look at it in a different light and say, okay,
Yeah.
I may not want to have a deep friendship with you, but at least now we can have a cordial conversation.
Absolutely.
And I'm not angry at you. I'm not feeling no type of way about it no more. The anger makes it is what it is. It happened. It's over with. The kids are grown.
Yeah. Yeah, I think walking about angry makes you old too. Just
Listen, that must be an old bitch because sometimes I'm angry. I ain't gonna hold you. I be angry. So think two things. I agree with both of you on the forgiveness piece. I was challenging myself as you were saying that to say, okay, when people have wronged, do I forgive them or do I just erase them? It was like
do both.
No. But as you mentioned, I was like trying to challenge myself to see what I'm doing. Like, am I forgiving them really, or just like erasing them as my life? And I think it's the latter. I don't think.
Yeah.
But I also don't. I don't spend my time thinking.
I was gonna say, if you can do that and not think about it, if you can do that, and something doesn't always trigger whatever you're looking for that forgiveness from these people, nothing ever triggers that, and you're at the point where you say you just erase them from your universe, then I think it's fine. You can move on, because some people
hold on,
even though they think they moved on because they never got the apology that they were looking for. Something will, like we said, something will trigger it, and it'll come back. I mean, you realize I'm really not over this because I want that apology. I need that apology for me to. Some people need it to move on.
Yeah,
but again, they don't realize the apology is really not for you, the person that was wronged. It's for the person that wronged.
Yeah. So now, when we had the previous discussion about daddy issues, that actually, by me being able to talk about it out loud and hear myself and other people hear it, it actually helped even more after that episode.
So it helps.
Yeah, it doesn't, like, I hear stories now and it doesn't bother me as much as it did before.
Like holding on to things that can be as to stress, as to aging, as to anger, as to what? All these things lead back to you getting old, people. Let it all go.
You gotta let it go.
Black don't crack, so you have to do things to keep it that way.
It don't crack, but it do crinkly. Yes, it do crinkle a little bit. But we're blessed that our crinkles can be a long way if we are taking care of ourselves.
Exactly.
So with that being said, what's your biggest skincare mistake in your 20s or 30s that you wish someone would have checked you on?
Putting Vaseline on my damn face.
That you gonna ruffle the feathers to keep. There's a lot of people that do that, but carry on.
Yeah, I never did the Vaseline on the face.
It was, especially in the winter months, like, it's supposed to keep you from your face from freezing off, but actually it was clog your pores.
But see, this is something that I did for years that everybody used to get on me about. I used to cleanse my face with alcohol.
I was gonna say that's another thing. That's another thing.
Because I don't use soap on my face, right? I use other things. But see, I'm noticing that now I don't have the same effect as I did, and I'm 54 now. So I know now I need to change that. So I've found other ways to exfoliate and cleanse my skin.
That was too harsh.
Yeah.
But for years, because that's how I kept the acne at bay. That's how I kept my skin clean, where I knew my pores are being cleaned out. And you flush your face with cold water. That was always my routine.
No.
And I did that for years, and obviously it was helping. But now that I know that I'm going through this, I have to find different ways of skincare. So I don't use alcohol.
Alcohol was another one. To increase the alcohol.
I'm going to challenge you for a second. You're beautiful. Let me start by that.
I know that.
But I'm not going to...
Yes, I know that.
You're beautiful. But what I'm going to say is you make a statement saying, obviously, it was helping. You wouldn't know that until you go to get a facial, and they put that shit on your face, and they analyze your shit. They're going to tell you how much under the damage is.
Okay.
So just do that first.
I'll put in mine, actually, because I have sensitive skin. Mine's is almost if not worse than hers. So I've just been very mindful of the products that I use on my face, because I can easily break out.
But that might be because of the fucking alcohol, bitch. Because you're stripping your fucking skin cells.
Popping pimples.
But I also moisturize, so it was out of it. Yeah.
It wasn't a good tactic.
But look,
But they learn. We know better now.
You know better now.
Yeah.
But that's, so,
Yeah, so I think us knowing better now is like a lot of more information is out there about it too. And a lot of more people are in the field, and a lot more people of us are in the field that knows our skin.
There's estheticians that are more, Because I think, too, growing up, if you don't have someone if you're not doing your own due diligence and learning about the different skin things, you can easily you resort to what you think is right.
Yeah.
You know, the Vaseline. That's something that the mamas, you know, big mamas slap you on in the morning.
You know about your way. You out there walking around like a little,
I've used
like a grease ball.
on my skin, but never on my face.
No, yeah, but
Cocoa butter was just with my mom.
That was the other one.
that was the other one. But so a lot, and there's still women that do that to this day. And yeah, I mean, I don't really mess with that. The one thing I'm trying to think, the skincare mistake that I in my 20s and 30s.
Remember Noxzema?
Oh shit, Noxzema.
It's still out.
People buy.
I don't know. Say some people. I know somebody doing it right now.
Noxzema.
Well, because people don't. They used to it and they just stick with that and they don't budge and they don't, because that's the thing.
But
it works for you. If you feel like it works for you,
I know men use it a lot. I know somebody who uses it. That's his way of doing his skincare.
Oh,
Yeah, he is.
no offense. I don't know you. I don't give a shit if you like what I said or not. But I just know, just judging by Noxzema, your ass is up there.
Wait a minute. He's not all Kim. You saying we all too? 'Cause we all Noxzema too.
I wasn't. No, but I'm just saying, just judging by
losing it.
the product.
Old tactics. You use
That's like Gina Taylor.
Damn.
I'm just saying, like, who's using that stuff? You're older. You're older.
You know about it.
You know,
That's my time.
from that time. You know.
But he says it works, and that's his way of doing his little self-care when
That's
he's
fine.
home relaxing. Because I spoke to him through FaceTime one day, and he had it all. I was like, what the hell is that on your face? And when he told me, I said, really?
Well, you know what? The one good thing about
It works for him.
it works for him. But you know, the other thing about that is because you don't hear a lot of men
Doing that.
that. Well, I don't know about Noxzema, but like that actually take care the skincare bit.
I mean, I think there's more now than before.
Yes, but I mean, in our generation, there's not a there.
Yeah.
I don't even know, some of them don't even wash their damn face.
I was gonna say
Now I'm a bit like my husband.
you still use the same washcloth that they wash their butt with on their face.
Oh my god, that's gross. Like my husband, he's gonna obviously use the products, and then of course, because my sister's an esthetician, she will hook him up with different things. Now, the one thing about men is like they, in my opinion,
Gotten away from using Noxzema.
he ain't never used that shit. He ain't using that. If he did use it, 30 plus years ago, that motherfucker ain't using that now. That shit don't exist in my house. But he's gotten facial. He's gotten the one thing I think with men, they can't, like, he will tell you in a heartbeat. If he came on this podcast, he's like, I ain't doing all them damn steps because it's a lot. He was like, fuck all them steps.
His voice when you said it.
It's too many. He's like, I only just give me this, give me that, and give me. That's
1,
it.
2, 3.
He don't want. So then I would have to like, did you do this? Did you tone? He was like, man, I don't know that bullshit.
I was trying to wait for my honey to put the other week. I was like, gotta wash our face. I gave him the toning pad or whatever. I gave him the hyaluronic acid.
That's my number one. I was asking a question.
And he was like,
I need to get into. I need.
You need a scene.
and I need a. After that, he was like, okay, that's enough. Like,
Yeah, wait.
the moisturizer.
I did buy the hyaluronic acid. I have
Hyaluronic.
hyaluronic acid.
I love you, baby. No, that's my health.
Tried it.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, I gave him that little eye thing. He
He wearing topicals, bitch. Go on, Jerry.
Terrible.
No, listen. And the thing is, when they see, because some of them, like, especially my husband, like, this shit don't work, doesn't. But then when he starts, he's like, oh. I'm like, I'm telling you, you need an exfoliant. You can't be walking around here. So now he uses the product. Now, is he doing like all the steps? No. Sometimes I have to be like, let me help you out. Let me, But I'm, having a man that grooms himself. But Richard's always been that way.
Yeah.
That's sexy. I ain't trying. You ain't got to do the 10, 12 steps as me, but just taking care of yourself.
So what's some things that you think men shouldn't do that women do in terms of grooming themselves? Let me just ask the question that way. Should not.
You should not.
It doesn't have to be like skincare thing. It could be other things. Like what are some of the things that we do? Go get our hair done.
They got to go to the barber because you have to take care of yourself.
I don't mind the man getting a manicure and a pedi as long as they're not putting nail polish on it.
What you mean, like colors?
Hair or colors?
No colors, no clear, nothing. You can go.
Just buff and be done.
Just buff and be done. As long as you keeping it looking manicured and looking nice.
Clean nails are essential.
Because I don't want to see no dirt.
Because this dirt that tells
and
you
you're
that
taking care of your feet because they got to be rubbing up against your skin. No, they need to be.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to see.
So there's
nail polish.
nothing. It sounds like everything. That
Like
we do,
even
they should.
I don't know eyebrows. I guess it's so hard because I look at my husband's eyebrows. He doesn't do eyebrows, right? But I'm wondering if I was with someone that had like bushy eyebrows.
Probably like trim them so they're all wiry.
No, he doesn't. But he doesn't need to.
I'm saying,
Yeah, but I understand if it was bushy.
the bushy, yeah, the Wolfman Jack kind of stuff.
So,
Yeah,
I don't mind it neither, but the person that I'm with now, he does trim his eyebrows, which I've never known a man to do that before.
no, something.
But I've seen his come in as
So then that might be yeah.
No, I don't know. You said what?
If it was bushy, you trim.
Oh yeah. I've seen men sitting there. They be having roller sets, man.
yeah, that's
Tell me you never seen them at the roller sets.
not
Heterosexual men. And I have to clarify that because that makes a difference, right? Yeah.
I don't know about the set rolling. I've seen them.
I've never seen that.
blown out.
I've seen them blow out, but I've seen.
I've never seen it blown out either. I don't know. Where y'all hanging out at? Who y'all with?
No, you got.
No, I'm just
at the barbershop now.
Oh, but I don't go to the barbershop, so I don't know. And even when Rich is there, I don't go inside.
I've seen.
Yeah, I've been doing.
Most is online, but I've seen it. I think I probably walked up past the salon and I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the roller sets, no.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I think like grooming your private area. I think that's important.
Absolutely.
That's very important to me. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that would be like a
trim, but I knew someone that used to clean it, and
in the private.
yeah.
Oh no, I well, keep it to yourself. I think listen, hair attracts. Now listen, we gonna have some debaters. Hair is to prevent you from disease, but hair can attract more funkiness, right? When you sweat. So I say,
Yes, trim.
The
But
cleaner,
to go
the
to-
best.
take it all off.
She said the cleaner, the best.
Take it all off. Take it.
We are so off topic.
I know, but it's okay. But I just think because the reason why I say is like you say no, but why do you say no? Because you want him to be more manly.
I think it looks more manly when it looks bad like that. It's questionable.
Why is it questionable?
Baby, you can
just
see
don't look right
You
to
can
me.
see if something's wrong.
Oh yeah. Don't take up.
No, because if the hair's then you might miss a bump.
I know.
Oh, am I crazy?
All the time.
And when that hair's not there, it's like, what the hell is that? What is that? Put your clothes on. I'm just playing. I'm not playing. I don't have to worry about that thing. But no, just take it on off. But anyway, personal preference. Go ahead.
So another unpopular opinion and or myth that I can't teach old dogs new tricks. I think people who age are very well able to still learn as they age, if they so choose to.
If they choose to, yes.
I agree.
Got some out there that's so set in their ways.
If you could keep one product in your routine, what's your ride or die product and why?
Ride or die products.
Oh God!
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
one. I'm gonna start with mine. You already mentioned it. Hyaluronic acid. They're not sponsoring this, but I have a particular brand that I like, so I ain't gonna say it because we ain't getting paid for it. But it is. Let me tell you, I've been riding with that sucker for like 6 years, honey, and I stand by
Ask
it.
you offline which one you like.
I love it. I stand by it. That's my go-to.
Here's mine then. If you keep putting hyaluronic on unclean skin,
Well, of course, it's clean skin.
but you said you only have one. You said one.
But no, I'm saying what's in my product in your routine.
Oh, okay.
So that's part of my routine.
Oh, okay. So yes, I agree.
Yeah, I have to have it.
Yeah,
I've got to have it. I love it. And of course, I like vitamin C too, but we said one. So if that's my ride or die.
I'm talking about sunscreen though.
I mean, you're right. Because I do use sunscreen every day. Every day. Even if it's a cloudy day.
Find your sunscreen with some hyaluronic acid. They make it really good. We all cover.
Yeah. Okay. What happens to you?
I gotta go with sunscreen.
My gloves and black soap.
One.
Gloves, because I exfoliate every
Your whole
day.
body. Okay. Fun fact.
So, the oldest recorded person is Jenny Calment from France. She holds the record for the longest verified human lifespan, which she lived to be 122 years old, 164 days.
Wow.
So
Wow.
So would you ever?
so
I wonder what her life.
longevity is possible.
No, I know it's impossible. I just wonder what her life was like living that long. Like, because it makes me always wonder how long
Was her mind there?
any type of what do you call that? Cognitive skills. Because
After a while,
yeah,
you don't want it to be.
yeah. I mean, hopefully she was fully functional to the best of her ability.
Yeah.
She left here with her cognitive skills. But I just wonder what kind of life what do you call that
Quality of life she was
But
at.
you gotta think about it. Anybody out of this country, they eat better.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So she's from France. About the vegetables, the fruits that everything is nice and fresh.
Yeah.
They don't do processed.
Right.
So that helped. And then whatever she's consuming is already giving her the natural and the vitamins and minerals that she needs.
And that helps the cognitive skills. Things that you
And if her and washing, moving around. Yeah.
And if you're in France, I mean, you're constantly outside. You're getting exposure to the sun.
You're walking a lot.
You're getting that natural vitamin D.
This doctor I've been following, I can't remember her name right now. She's vegan. She's black. I think she's like in her 70s or something like that. It looks amazing. I can't think of her name right now, but definitely the way she's treating herself physically, the food that she eats, the exercises she does, like all that stuff contributes to all of that. So, but she looks absolutely amazing. So,
Yeah.
Even with Dontro's great grandmother, she lived to be 114.
yeah. My grandmother 104.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is possible. I guess to close out, listen, guys, take care of yourself. Get your movement in. Drink your water. Eliminate stress in your life. You do not need it, and don't make excuses. A lot of times you make excuses. I can't. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can figure it out.
Even be in your
Especially when it comes down to stress, because stress will kill you. And
Silent killer.
it is a silent killer. And take care of your skin. Take care of your body. Do the things that bring you joy. And if you get a little wrinkles, get Botox. You don't have to. Some people don't want to. It's okay.
People want to go
If that's what you want to do what makes you. Here's what I'm gonna say. Do what makes you feel good, but don't be projecting your stuff on somebody else.
Exactly.
There you go.
Boom.
On that note,